Supremely full of it. Ha ha! Supremely Full of It podcast back with another episode.
Another one.
Yeah. They call me Dyer.
And I be your boy Nine.
And Nine, man, you know, we always talk about how we shouldn't lie.
Right.
And stuff like that, but I kind of need to be lied to.
What?
Yeah, man. I was at work and I was in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when I got done, you know what I'm saying, I went to wash my hands. So this other guy come in, do what he do, you know, and I'm drying my hands at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to the sink, looks at his teeth, and walk out.
Whoa.
I'm like, dude, you could at least lie to me and wash over and like just run some water over him.
I mean, my thing is I don't understand how much what's more important than you being dirty.
I don't know, but the funny thing is he touched his teeth with his fingers.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was different. So that was my day. So yeah, sometimes I need to be lied to.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I see situations like that, I don't know why for some reason I can physically see the germs though.
So want to be on the pinky?
Yeah, I can literally see the germs. Like I would have seen the germs on his finger, and then as soon as he picked his teeth, I would have seen it transfer over to his tooth. You know what I'm saying?
One of them felt like, no.
Yeah, I see that, bro. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Some people see demons. I see germs. Yeah, man.
You remember the show Family Matters?
Yeah. One of the It's a great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's one of the great shows.
Yeah. You know, since I'm cursed now, I look at everything as content.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
One of the best content creators, might I say.
Inside joke.
Giving flowers where they're due.
Wow.
You're great at content. I give that to you.
Anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
What okay, do you think parents should play some type of role in their kids' dating life?
I would say yes and no.
Okay.
So would you like me to share now, or you got more to say?
I mean, you can go now.
I think one of the roles a parent should play is you should always play an advisor.
Okay.
You know, that's on and off the court.
Right.
You know, in where I say no is sometimes parents got to learn how to mind their business and let their children work out their own problems.
Okay. I think I kind of agree with you that we should be looking from afar.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Seeing things that they may not see yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we should never tell them, no, you shouldn't.
You don't think so? I think you should.
If it's an extreme circumstance.
And I think you should tell them whatever you need to tell them, period. But you shouldn't put so much stock in what you're saying that it makes you stressed out. Because at the end of the day, they got to make their own decision.
That's what I'm saying. You should let them fail by themselves.
But let them fail with knowledge.
Wouldn't they get the knowledge after they fail?
Yes. But not because they didn't know.
Because they chose.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I don't have any kids, so it's hard. Okay, prime example. When one of my nieces told me that they had a boyfriend,
mm-hmm.
I think she was in like 6th grade when she told me this. My first reaction was, no, the hell you don't.
Mm-hmm.
What do you look like?
Mm-hmm.
What type of grades he get?
Mm-hmm.
Is he cutting grass on the weekends? Like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Do you think that was too? If that was a father role, would that be too much?
I mean, it depends. It depends, man. Your initial reaction is should be every parent's initial reaction.
Right.
Sometimes, like, it's a shock sometimes. But be cool with the fact that they let you know.
Yeah.
I had a friend tell me one time, his daughter had started dating, I believe, at like 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
She's still with the same dude now. She's grown.
Boy meets world.
Still with the same dude, and they in college together now.
Okay.
So one of the pieces of advice he gave me was, it's best for you to get out in front of it than to be behind it.
Okay.
He said, so if you get out in front of it, you can do more supervising and give them more information than to make it to the point to where they're afraid to talk to you about it.
Okay. That's why I messed up at the end, probably. But, okay, if you show them that they can come to you and say, yo, I like so-and-so, or I have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and you don't overreact, you actually set them down and have an actual conversation about dating, courting, or whatever, depending on the age, then it can open the doors up for further conversation.
Yeah, right.
Better and deeper conversation.
Yeah. And not to mention, like, you at that moment when you had that conversation, it's like now you get to teach and instill certain values in your child that are core values that someone should have that you would date. What do you like about this person? Is he good in school?
Right.
Is he doing his work, or is he failing? And I had this conversation with my daughter because it was some boy that was liking her. And I asked her who it was, and she told me who it was. And even this year, somebody is liking her. And one thing she told me, which I was like, oh, you came up with that on your own? She was like, I don't want to date nobody that don't like school. She was like, because I do my work. And she was like, this boy don't do nothing.
Okay. Raising them right.
So I was shocked because I've never had that conversation with her.
When parents get involved to some degree, do you think they want their kids to date a version of them or something different?
A version of them being who? The
parents? Yes. Like, if your daughter dates somebody, would you want to date somebody like you?
I would like to think that she would.
Okay.
Because of who I am, how I treat her mom, she see that. And I wouldn't want nobody to treat my daughter any different than I would treat her or her mother.
Right. I think when some parents get involved, they probably like take their dating history, all their faults and flaws that they encountered, and sometimes they may project them onto their kids.
Right.
So, yeah, just sit back, give them advice.
That's all you can do.
Because I think the more you push, okay, say they come to you, say, yo, I'm talking to so-and-so. You see so-and-so. But something you like, nah, I don't rock with that. But then you just go to the extreme, like, I don't want you to see them anymore. That's probably going to push them to see why you don't want them to see them no more.
They just going to rebel anyway. Right. That's just what kids do.
Okay, so do you have a safety net in place, or you just let them fall because you already know that they're going to rebel?
At certain ages, man, like I know, even even though you don't have any kids yet, that even using your own experiences dating when you was growing up, ain't none of that stuff real.
What would you mean? Ain't nothing real.
It ain't real.
What, dating? The relationships?
you know,
everything with me is real.
no, no. What I'm saying is,
That's how I make them feel.
You know, even at this age, that you wasn't gonna be with the same person that you dated when you was 14, 15, 16. I'm not saying it don't happen, but realistically, you already know that a lot of that stuff ain't gonna last, bro.
I wanted to.
You did. You did.
I'm
but I'm
lying.
talking about
No,
at your age, but at your age now,
it
you
was all
like
practice.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like my homeboy's case with his daughter and her still being with her dude, but I've never heard anything like it yet.
They soulmates.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yes, they are.
He found the.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. No. But all right. Say they older, right?
About what age?
They like 25,
All right.
and they bring them home for y'all to meet, or we don't have to use you. We just use people in general. How would parents fill out the person that their child brought home?
Me, I don't care for real.
You don't care what?
I don't care.
You don't care what about them?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't have to fill them out because I'm not with them.
Okay.
You the one gotta like them.
So if the parent didn't like the other person, you wouldn't. I'm trying not to use you, but
You can use me. It don't matter.
Pause. Okay. So come on, bro. So you're fine with not caring about this dude,
Yeah.
or female.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It ain't my issue.
But shouldn't you know to some degree the type of person that your kids are dating?
Shouldn't my kid know to some degree what type of person they with?
Right.
My thing is, look, I don't care what else is going on. As long as you're not abusing my daughter or
Right.
mistreating her and stuff like that, that's different. What I'm saying is me and that person can have a disagreement on other situations, and it ain't I don't have to care.
Okay.
She gotta like him for real.
Right. Okay. But you have sons too, right?
Yeah.
So is the vetting process the same with your sons?
Yeah, it's the same.
You don't care about.
I do not care.
I can't do that, bro.
Bro, I do not care, bro. I'm not about to stress myself out over some stuff that they trying to figure out. My thing is this. I don't mind giving advice when it's wanted. If it ain't wanted, I mind my business. Because what does it make sense for me to fall out with one of my kids over somebody else I don't like?
No, but
because I would rather my kids figure out on their own that they shouldn't be with a certain person without them being upset at me.
Okay. Should the parents have some type of relationship with their child's boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife?
They don't have to, no.
You don't have to?
Nah, it's a bonus if it works.
Right.
But nah, you don't have to. Now, I'm the type of person, man, that even if like I don't like who they with, that I wouldn't excommunicate them.
Would you tell them like, yo, I don't like your man, I don't like your girl?
No.
You would just keep it inside?
Nah, I would talk to them about what the issues are that I see, but they would never hear me say I don't like them.
Okay.
One of my kids is with somebody now, and she thought that I didn't like her. Was never the case, and I just explained to her, I don't know you. We haven't been around each other long enough to get to know each other.
Right.
So when we around each other, it's a bit awkward. It ain't that I don't like you, though. I don't know you.
Okay.
And even if I didn't like you, I'll fake it. I would fake it for my son's sake.
Right. Just to keep it peaceful.
That's it.
Okay. I had a question, but I lost it.
It'll come back.
I hope so. Cause, dang it, what was that question? It's gone.
It'll come back.
Like top blown gone.
But okay, with you not having kids though,
okay.
How would you like Dyer right now approaching a situation like that? What would you do?
If she came to me and said that she think I don't like her, she probably right.
That's what you.
No. What gave it away?
I'm not saying that it might not be true, but how would you handle it though?
I would just be like, why don't you think I like you? Like we would have that conversation right there. And if she would say stuff like, she would say, because I'm with your son. Nah, that ain't it.
Next.
Right, yeah. Like, and then I'll just look at her like, that ain't it.
And then when she gets it right, you said it, not
I'll
me.
be like, you see, now that's the problem right there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be one of them.
No, I mean, just...
You're going to be shaking the finger?
Yeah, bro.
And that's the issue right there.
Hey, man, I got a whole bunch of daddy routines ready to go. As soon as one sprout, you feel me?
What I tend to do with my boy and his girl is that if I have an issue with either one of them separately, I discuss it with them together if I have that opportunity, and I would say it's a them thing, not just one particular individual.
Yeah.
Because for me to say, it ain't that I don't like you, we just don't know each other. We don't spend enough time around each other. I have to put blame on my son for that, though.
So your son has to be the one responsible for y'all even having some type of relationship.
Exactly. So that's why anything that any one of them do separately is a them thing, though.
I feel you. I keep trying to find that question that I lost, but it's not coming back to me. But as a parent, when your kid starts to grow and, you know what I'm saying, starts saying that they like boys and girls or whatever, do you as a parent tell them, like, this is what you should look for in a relationship, and this is what you shouldn't look for in a partner?
I mean, I think that depends on what age.
Right.
Because initially, man, they gonna like something at a young age. But you really can't have them conversations until you know they mature enough to kind of sink it in. But even then, I can say this. I don't care who they are. Most kids are going to get it wrong anyway.
Right.
All you can do is, like you said, just talk to them and tell them what they should look for, even though you already know that the main things that they're looking for is always going to be physical anyway.
I remember, this is a true story. When I was I think I was 16 or something, I was working at Myers. And I was a butt back guy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
What?
I thought you was about to say something completely different. It's cool.
What you think I was about to say?
Go ahead, man.
Nah, because your face was expressing.
No, it was. You good.
I was a butt guy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And it was this customer that used to come in with her mom every Saturday. And she had them, you know what I'm saying?
She had them yams.
She was yammed out.
Yeah.
She was yam malicious. But anyway.
Yamosaurus.
Hey.
Yamosaurus Rex. All right.
All right, bro. And like one of like the head bagger or cart pusher or whatever, he saw me looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
And I never forget these words. He was like, always find out what's in front of that butt.
Mm.
It sounds funny.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it makes sense though.
Mm-hmm.
Because
in so many different ways nowadays.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because here I am looking at, you know what I'm
the
saying?
Meats. Yeah.
Right. The meat.
He was looking at the meats.
Said the meats.
All right.
Right.
All right.
But not caring about what was in front of the meats.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I need you to elaborate.
What? No, what you mean?
Go ahead. In front of what?
The meat.
Like, I know I understand that, but like go in depth, like what he meant by that.
Okay, like her personality,
right,
her mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Her characteristics.
Facts.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So as I got older, I still kept my eyes on the meats.
On the honey baked hams.
Right. But I always thought what's in front of the meats.
The honey baked. I mean, okay, I got you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
because I ain't gonna go there, but I get that's dope.
Yeah,
I like that. That's dope, man. That makes sense, man.
Yeah, I never forget. I forgot his name though, but that's a life lesson right there.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think, all right. Well, your parenting is your parenting is different.
Mm-hmm.
Some parents actually don't like some of the people that their kids date for random reasons, like race.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Yeah. I don't care.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't care either.
Yeah, I don't care.
But I mean, if you're black, some parents say don't bring no other race home.
Mm-hmm.
If you're white, they say the same thing, probably.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It go both ways, yeah, for sure.
Religion.
Yeah, that's one.
You know, there's Christians, and then you know, if they not Christian, don't bring them home.
Mm.
Would you?
I knew you was gonna take it. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
Would you?
Go ahead, man.
What's your view on that?
On which part?
The religion, just the whole religion, and
I knew it. I knew it was coming, bro.
Go ahead. Pause.
Not for real. Like I do believe that you kind of have to watch out for certain things that certain people believe in. Right. I do believe that.
Okay.
I do believe if things would be much easier if you did find somebody that believed in what you believed in.
Okay.
That's like saying, I'm going to marry somebody, I'm a Christian, but I'm going to marry somebody that's an atheist. I don't understand how that would work.
Yeah, me either. That's an argument waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
every Sunday morning.
Yeah, you up singing on Sunday morning, talking about you thanking God and praying and stuff, and then the other person looking at you like, bro, what are you doing?
Eating cereal.
You know what I'm saying? Like you tripping.
Right.
She or he could be like, well, the reason why we in this position is because God take care of us. And they could be like, nah, I go to work.
Or when things go wrong, the atheist could be like, if there was a God, you wouldn't be sitting here, you know what I'm saying, struggling.
And see, that's where I do think when it comes down to religion, you kind of got to think about that a little bit.
Okay.
Race shouldn't be an issue, though.
Okay. Do you think parents shouldn't like the person that their child is dating or even getting married to if they don't have a good enough job?
Me personally, it ain't my business. Ain't none of my business.
You wouldn't feel some type of way like my kid,
It ain't
my
gonna
baby
be,
struggling over there.
but it wouldn't be because I didn't say something to both of them before they got married.
What would you say to them? Like,
Are y'all ready for this? You know this is a financial ordeal. You know you got to do X, Y, Z. You know this is gonna be difficult. You might want to look for something else to pay you a little more. If they still decide to go get married, then yeah.
would you let them get evicted and all that stuff? You a cold piece of work. Gee, it's a cold game.
Let me ask you this: you paying rent out here?
Yeah.
Somewhere other than somewhere other than where you live?
Nah.
Will I let them get evicted? Yes.
Okay.
Will I let them be homeless? No.
Well, that's what I was asking. Okay. So you would have some grown dude in his boxer briefs with his leg, one leg on the couch, one leg off the couch.
Then we will be boxing in his boxer briefs. Not saying that I wouldn't let you be homeless, but you won't get comfortable either. Because you got to get back out there and try it again.
Right. Okay. Do you think some parents would have an issue if they had different political views?
They do. They do. And a lot of times that comes down to race too.
Yeah, I can see where, yeah. Okay. I think, all right, what if, when it's time for one of your, I guess it would have to be your daughter for this question, for your daughter to get married, do you expect her fiance to come and ask for your hand, well, for your blessing?
I would like him to. But if he don't, that's on them.
So he don't have to.
I would like him to. But if she doesn't make him, then I can't be mad at him.
Why does she have to make him?
Okay, she's the one marrying him.
Right, but shouldn't him as the man?
He should. I would like him to.
Right. So,
but if he don't, it is what it is.
Are you gonna hold that against him?
I might hold that against her for doing it.
For marrying him?
Yes. Like I said, I would like him to.
All because he didn't ask for your hand. I mean, I keep saying my fault.
I'm not saying I would hold it against her in a way where I'd just be done with her. I'm just saying I would be upset.
Okay.
But like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. If they grown, they ain't gonna do what they want.
All right. As you're watching your kid grow and you see them date people, and you start to see a pattern happen that they're dating the same person, just in a different package, would you say something like, yo, you dating the exact same person, they just look different. It's the same personality. They treat you the exact same way.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you say something?
Yeah, I would point that out. But like I said, at the end of the day, they gonna do what they do, man. But I will point it out. Like I said, I'll be an advisor, bro. I don't want to get so wrapped up into it that I feel like I'm dating them. Because some parents go through that, especially women.
Oh, here we go. How they do that, Nine?
Women that have boys, man, I see them in their marriages and relationships all the time, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I see more beef between the girlfriend and the mother than I do the father and the boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think some mothers be like, you still my baby.
Yep.
And they find it hard to let go of their son.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But don't the Bible say something like you leave your family,
Your father and mother,
and you cleave
to your wife.
Yeah, I know a little something. Yeah. So that's, I mean, they still your parents, but this is your family now.
Yeah. I had to explain to somebody one time, your daughter is no longer your child.
Mm-hmm.
That is no longer your, little boy. That's a grown man and that's a grown woman.
All right.
Your role as a parent changes when they when they become adults. Your role change. So for a mother to be like, he's always gonna be my baby and he gonna pick me over you all the time, that's wrong.
That's a tough spot to put your son in, bro.
That's wrong, bro. I be seeing stuff where like maybe he married somebody, she can't cook good, and the mama bringing him food to eat that she just made, and it's just always nitpicking at the woman and she trying. You know what I'm saying?
And then she come in like, yeah, my baby losing weight over here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He gotta eat.
She show up at home after work and mama cleaning the house. Like that type of stuff, man. Like the mama who wanted the dude's wife to get out of the front seat so she can sit in the front.
Yeah. Like you come home she come home from work and she hear your mama upstairs. What dress did your boxers go in, babe?
Oh no, man.
Cause she doing your laundry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that type of stuff ain't right.
Yeah, wasn't that like on a Think Like a Man? Wasn't it like a mama's boy or something?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah. But okay. If how can I say this? Okay, say they married or whatever, and they having problems, right? You go to your parents and tell them all your problems about the person that you with, right? So now your parents is developing
hatred,
right? And this image of the person that you dating, but then y'all get over it, so y'all cool, but the parents are still holding on to whatever you told them.
Yeah, that happens.
Right.
I mean, that's some of that even happened with me, when I was young, dating and got married and blah, blah, blah. My father had to tell my mother, like, you gotta let that boy do him. Because, like I said, I don't want to carry your issues as if I'm dating them or I'm married to them. I'm not doing that. My son asks me questions all the time, and one of the things that come out of my mouth before I even say anything is, what you gonna do about that? I can't carry that. I don't want to. As long as ain't none of my kids getting physically and verbally abused, they gotta work that other stuff out.
Okay, what if they came to you and asked for advice, right? You gave them the advice. They took your advice. Next thing you know, they're getting a divorce because of your advice. What would you do?
My advice would never be get a divorce unless...
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is the advice that you gave them, they did it.
Yeah.
But the other person was like, nah. And they wanted a divorce from your kid.
I mean, it is what it is.
Would you be like, I'm sorry?
No. No, not at all.
No, because I'm married already.
Not my problem. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Listen.
You a cold
No, I'm just saying, like, bruh, I know.
Find somebody else.
Listen. Because all my advice is always going to be that, like I said, if it ain't dealing with cheating, abuse, then everything else in between could be worked out. And if that other person, I would never tell my daughter to do anything to cause, or my son to do anything to cause themselves to get divorced. Okay. If that person wants to leave, it's just because they want to go.
Okay. It's just the way you make it sound like.
Or the other reason why they might want to get a divorce because you done did something coming to find you.
Oh, now you gonna get involved. Now you gonna get involved.
I told you, yeah, I don't do the abuse, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you got me bent if somebody gonna put their hands on my daughter, bro.
Kind of got dark for a second.
It should.
Okay. Hey.
Hey man, don't be putting your hands on nobody's child. Okay. That's all I got to say.
Okay. When do you think arranged marriages are cool?
Yeah.
Why?
Mm-hmm. They've worked forever.
Don't you think? I mean, yeah, but don't you think that term or that practice is more of a business than the actual marriage? Well, because arranged marriages, you don't even love the person yet.
Right. Agreed.
So y'all really just getting together because y'all, I guess because y'all was groomed to be.
Mm-hmm.
How do you groom somebody for somebody that they ain't never met before?
No. You just groom them on what it takes to be a wife or a husband. That's all you do.
But that's subjective, though.
But that's still based on, I would think, whatever culture does arranged marriages, that would be based on what men want women to do and what women want men to do. They were groomed into the role that they, and the lifestyle that they currently live. So the reason why I say it works, so like you said, the love come later, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the most important thing for a marriage is the duty first, because that love does not encompass the job that you have to do on a consistent basis and give 110% to.
Okay.
So that love can go in and out regardless, and that doesn't excuse you from your duties. So if you place duties above your own personal feeling, then it works.
I think
Can I say this real quick? Yeah. And to a degree,
it's show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Then to a degree, certain arranged marriages aren't just anybody.
Right.
They're vetted by the father.
Mm-hmm.
And there's more than one person that may want the same girl, and they're all vetted by the father.
Okay. All right.
So
let me ask you this then. Do you think parents today, in the world that we live in, do you think that the dad should be the one responsible for finding a man for their daughter and the mother responsible for finding a woman for their son?
No.
Why not?
Heck no. No.
Why?
The father should be responsible. If that was the case,
mm-hmm.
The father should be responsible for finding both of them.
Why? Why for both of them?
For both. Because men are not in competition with their daughter's husbands. We want the daughter's husband to do right by the daughter and treat them well. In some cases, when women are with or trying to have this relationship with their sons' wives, for some reason they are in competition for the son's love.
I see what you're saying.
That's a problem, because your mother may find you someone that she already hates so that she never loses you.
And that goes back to the whole, you still my baby.
Yep.
All right. How do you feel when people actually break up with somebody because of how their parents feel about them?
I think it would depend on the reason why the parents don't like them.
I think it's you may be caring too much about what your parents think of you.
That yeah. I mean, like I said, in my opinion, it's a 50-50 what you said and
Right.
and what's actually happening.
Because at the end of the day, like you said, they have to be with that person.
Yeah, for sure.
But if your parents aren't around them most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
and the only time they see them is like for Sunday dinner or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they say, it's just something about, I don't like her, or I don't like him. And they always say it, but they can't give you a reason why.
Yeah, that's whack though. Yeah, if you can't give me a reason why you don't like somebody, you just don't want nobody with your kid.
Right.
You upset that this person has more of your kid's attention.
Okay, I think I asked you this before.
I see my son once a week at church.
I don't want to go further than that.
I'm just saying, and it's cool though. I understand.
Okay.
I understand that he got a life that he got to build.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
I still don't want to. You're not pulling.
I get it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going down that road.
That's why I say you can't really focus on so much about what they doing, so that you need to have time for yourself and do you. I'm still young, man. Why you look like that,
We
bro?
didn't have this conversation about your true age. Your true age?
Yeah, what's my true age?
75.
Dang.
70. And you know why?
I do be saying sugarfoot.
Yeah,
I do.
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
all right, yeah. All right, 75. 75.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's cool,
Prune
though.
juice in the freezer.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. Not the prune juice. Not the prune juice.
You still fluent?
Yeah, I'm still good. I ain't incontinent yet. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
okay.
I'm straight.
All right, I don't think, like, say you tell your kids, well, you voice how you feel about the person, right? And your kids still go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
And somewhere down the line, what you told them comes true about this person's character or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come back to you. I don't think the first thing that a parent should do is say, well, didn't I tell you? I told you so.
Why not? Why don't you think they should say that?
Why?
Why don't you? But why do you think they shouldn't?
Because they already down.
Right.
And nobody wants to hear I told you so.
I mean, there's plenty of other ways you can say it without saying I told you so. At the same time, you say I told you so.
How? I saw that coming a mile away.
Nah. There's ways I can do it.
But how?
I'd be like, man, I'm sorry for you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, I thought we discussed that. You know what I'm saying? A little while back.
That's not even
You know what I'm saying?
discreet. That's just you still doing it.
I understand that.
You just want to be, all right, G.
No, sometimes you got to place your finger on, I'm wiser than you, kid.
But why at that moment?
I'm wiser than you, kid.
They already down.
Now, honestly, I probably wouldn't do that in that moment.
Okay.
I would comfort.
Wait a few days or something.
Nah, that's too long.
Boy, I'm coming for the get backs.
Because I'm old, I forget.
That is a good point.
See what I'm saying? Like,
that is a good point.
Yeah.
Because I know you. That is a good point.
You don't kick nobody when they down, bro.
Right. But, all right, do you think parents, if they think deep down that their son or daughter belong with the person that they just broke up with, do you think the parent should reach out to the other person like, yo, can we talk, so they can have a better understanding of what happened, and then maybe they could work their parent magic or whatever to get them back together?
I think parents need to mind their business.
I feel the exact same way.
Because that stuff whack, bro. I be seeing stuff too, like, I even know situations where, like, they with somebody else now, and then the parent then invited the ex-boyfriend to the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's no. Stop trying to live through your kids.
That's why I was getting at.
Yeah, don't do that.
I feel you.
That's crazy. But I remember you were saying something about family matters, though. We never got to that question.
Well, it wasn't a question really, but since you did bring up family matters, why do you think Laura parents never try to get her hooked up with Steve?
Ooh, okay. I would say for two different reasons.
Okay.
I think on one end, if they wanted her to be with Steve, they wouldn't say anything to her because of what she would have done.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like him. Now, but do I think that her parents probably would have tried to hook them up? Yes, if they also like Steve, because they didn't like him either. You know what I'm saying? So it can go both ways.
Right, but okay, you would think the mother would have been like, Steve worshiped the ground you walk on.
Mm-hmm.
He's smart.
Yeah.
He on the basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
He always here for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to at least try to give him, you know what I'm saying, a chance?
But she wouldn't do that to jeopardize her marriage because her husband didn't like him at all.
I ain't gonna say he didn't like him.
Okay, but he didn't like Steve around for quite some time.
Yeah, hey, everybody on that show used Steve.
They did.
Everybody on that show used
him. They
did. Steve had that love that, women be talking about. I want a man obsessed with me.
Right.
This man loved her so much.
Mm-hmm.
He changed his entire DNA.
Yes, he did.
Entire DNA.
Yes, he did.
Came in the baby face dancing, you know what I'm saying? Smooth with the Stacey Adams on.
Mm-hmm.
All white, decked out, you know what I'm saying?
But see, this is my thing. Did the character of Steve change as far as what he would have been for her? The only thing that changed for her was the fact that physically, he was different.
He was standing straight up.
Mm.
His clothes changed. He had a part in his head, I think.
Mm-hmm. So you can have the same guy with the same good characteristics, but one may be shorter than 6 foot. He gets DQ'd.
Change the DNA, fellas.
Bro, that's crazy.
And he was like, you know what? I love you so much that I still want to see you happy.
Yep.
So I'm going to separate the guy that you love on the inside and make him real.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you could be happy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ain't that much love in the world, G. But at the end, eventually, she was on Steve.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many seasons it was, but
was it when she hit the wall, or was it before she hit the wall?
I mean, she was still living with her parents, so I would hope she ain't hit the wall that early.
Man,
not that early.
I'm just, a lot of women run into that type of guy, but he's boring. It's not exciting enough. There's dudes that I've come across, man, that literally the same way, man, worship the ground that the girl they like walk on, and they not even giving them a second look.
What I'm not gonna do is act like physical attraction isn't like a main component.
Of course. Of course.
But at the same time, when he turned into Stefan, he was everything that she wanted.
But let's talk about that physical attraction a little bit real quick.
Okay.
I understand that that on that level you want to be physically attracted to him. I get that. But it seems like that physical attraction only goes one way.
How so?
It seems to me in today's society, bro, women can have a physical attraction preference.
Mm-hmm.
If you have one, you are, I forget all of the crazy terms they use.
What, shallow and
All of that, yeah.
okay.
If you don't like overweight women, you're wrong.
That's called body shaming in today's world.
Yeah, you're wrong. Because that woman has a great personality.
But you'll never know the personality because you're not attracted to them physically, so you're not even going to try to.
And I agree with you. But that physical attraction, for some reason, only works one way without it being an issue.
Date somebody who's not your type, people.
Yeah.
You know that.
And the crazy thing is, honestly, bro, if you dated somebody that wasn't your type, you might be treated the best you've ever been treated in your life. You never know.
But then you go end up cheating because you ain't physically attracted to them. And on that note,
that's possible too. That's possible too, man. But
so why cheat? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and be single until you're 45 when you find somebody that has everything you want.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Or
hey, that slow down then, yeah. Take your time.
Somebody that change their whole DNA and never mind. All right, before we go off the rails.
Hey, man, we could even say something else, you know what I'm saying, to flip it around on that Urkel stuff real quick.
Okay.
Did he have a good woman too? At one point?
Yeah, what was her name? What was her name?
Myra.
Okay. She was bad too. R.I.P. to her.
Yeah, but he treated her wrong though because he was in love with Laura still.
Steve trash too, bro.
Hey, man.
He had a good one.
He did. That worshiped the ground he walked on.
That's true.
Yeah. And missed it. They both missed it on both sides, bro. Laura missed it and he missed it. Now, eventually, they got what they were looking for, but they had it the whole time.
That was a good point.
Open up your eyes, people.
Steve, I might have to go back and watch that show because Mara was, yeah. I mean, get to the motivation before we start. Jet beauty of the week, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, R.I.P. to her too, man.
All right. So, you go first because I don't know who you got.
Okay.
I forgot.
All right. Motivation time from Sharon.
Okay.
Seize the day, make each day memorable.
All right.
That's my thing. Man, I throw paper.
I get it. My motivational quote comes from the homie Jason. Every day that's given to you, make it count.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and toss that buzz, man. Go ahead and toss it, man. You got the bag anyway.
Yeah,
you can
man,
buy another one, man.
Why we...
I don't know, man.
What was that for, G?
I'm just saying, toss that buzz, man. You know?
Yo, in the show before, because you already about to just press the button. See, here you go. We just talked about timing before we started.
Nah, man.
And now all of a sudden, bro, I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I told you, I'm not in the right mind right now. Press the button, G. Press the button. Press the button.
All right. It's great, man.
All right. I won't hear nothing else from now on.
It's cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
They call me Dyer.
And I be your boy, Nine.
And we are Supremely Full of It podcast.
Yeah.